Hey guys, so not that anybody asked, but I figured I'd give people an update on how the car's going so far. I haven't been able to make much progress recently, just due to working all the time and not having any time to actually come back here and like work on the damn thing. So last time I said anything, showed anything, like the last picture I even posted was like already old when I posted it. So let me take a quick second here and just kind of show y'all what's new. So from what you guys can see here, the entire front clip of the car is gone. Bumper's off, valence is off, the stone guard is off, the headlights completely came out. This is, yeah, whatever, shouldn't be there. It's off like an old Mitsubishi. The radiator support, I gotta straighten this out right here. It's like bent and stuff. I think that's probably because of me. So you see there's a little bit of rust in there. I gotta clean that up. The fender is nice here. It's solid. I got lucky with that. But overall, the whole front end here is just kind of like off the car. So there's nothing there. It looks weird, but that's how it is for right now, at least until I can finish it. All right, so moving over here to the engine bay. Right here, actually you can look inside of the car from here too, which is like, that's my impact set and one of my tool bags and like a hammer. But right here is where the blower fan is, for the blower motor for the heater core. And then right here is where the heater hoses come out. This one goes to the water pump. This one runs to the block, or the intake manifold actually. Right here, this is their gas pedal. I gotta fix it, but I do that later when I put the new carburetor on. That's where some wires go through, part of the wire harness. This is the master cylinder. This is like a 1-bowl, and it's like kind of dangerous, to be honest. So by the time I'm done, it's going to be upgraded to a 2-bowl system, dual bowl. That's going to run over here for the brakes. I had ordered new brake lines already, so they're coming in. And so I can redo all the brake lines that run out through here. You know, one goes in here, the other goes in here for the front, and then this one runs to the back to the rear differential where it expands to fit the two. Battery tray is good. I'm going to take it out though and clean it up a little bit. Right down here is the front sway bar. It's kind of small, to be honest, so I'm going to buy an aftermarket one and get it a little bit larger. I mean, it's just going to help stiffen up the frame a little bit. Well, it's a unibody car, so it's all the same. Help stiffen it up a little bit. So that's always nice. This thing over here, which I should not have left like that. This is the power steering pump for the car. I got lucky enough to have power steering. Although I was doing some research, and apparently this isn't a Mustang power steering pump, but it's still a Ford 289 power steering pump, because this was a V8 car. So I don't know what to do about it. It's a December like 23rd production car, 1964. So it could just be like an early option or something. I have no idea. I haven't figured that out yet. So I'm gonna have to figure that out before I actually finish the car. You know, because I need to know how that works. Coils, you can see them in here. The shocks and the coils, they're still in here. I haven't taken them out yet, just because it's probably gonna be one of the last things I do. Just for the sake of having, you know, all the used up suspension parts in until I put the nice suspension parts in, so I'm not wearing anything down. These things right here that go across, they're cool, but I think I'm going to keep the stock arms that run from here to the cowl right here where this bolt is, and this one over here. I think I'm going to keep them there for a little bit, and then later on buy like the really inexpensive aftermarket one, just to help have one solid piece, again, for structural integrity. I feel like that's important. I mean, especially on a car this small. Up there is the drive shaft. I took that out of the well, that end came out of the transmission, which is sitting over here now. You know, just standard Ford C4. It rained here, so that's why it's all wet. So I'm dealing with that right now. And then I got the old block sitting up here, sitting on my hoist. So look, see, Under here is a 2-barrel manifold. I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna put a 4-barrel on it. Flywheel, blocking plate. These heads, they're cast iron, they're cast iron heads, and so I'm thinking about just buying new aluminum aftermarket heads. And so, you know, by doing that, get a little bit more power out of it. Timing cover, I got to replace that. I got to pull this harmonic balancer. It's like sitting on the side, and I haven't had a chance to pull it. Because once I can do that, the thing right there with the X, the timing cover, that can pop off. I can take the chain off, then I can take out the camshafts and replace the cam, which is something I've been wanting to do for a while. But anyways, you know, 289 heads here, just sitting. I bought an old 302, and I gave the heads to my uncle, because he's got another Mustang himself with a 302. It's the same thing as this pretty much. But his heads were lacking performance from the factory because of it being from a 1973 model. So I gave him those. It should help him out a little bit. And so now I'm left with a core 302 motor if anybody wants it. Cylinders look okay. I mean, there's some rust in them, but it's all right. So yeah, I'm just gonna drop this pan pretty soon. Oh, the pan's already out. But look, see the internals there. It spins beautifully. If I get a chance to show you guys, I will. But it cranks nice, and you can hear the you can hear the compression coming out of the exhaust ports here. The only problem I have is this right here, and the second I poured water through it, it just fell out the same, you know, right away. So I have to tap out all these freeze plugs, sandblast the block, and then refit the plugs in just to be safe, because I don't want to be overheating all the time. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for this. I mean, it's like a bone stock 65 289. There is nothing done to this. So I'm going to either keep these heads for now until I can get nice aftermarket heads, and I'll port those out, make it bigger, polish them in here, and, you know, really get some good power out of this. When this is done, I'm hoping to get about 350 without super heavy modification. So, you know, not forced induction, no turbos, no supercharger, no nothing like that. So nice high compression heads, 4-barrel carburetor, nice, not super choppy, but a nice cam in it. And, you know, hopefully I'll get good power out of that. Maybe put some roller rockers, maybe, and maybe like a hydraulic roller cam, not the old style like what this has. But anyways, so yeah, thinking about doing that. These are loose. Anyways, back to the car. So we're over here. So that's pretty much it for here. There's this little hole down here though that runs, the fuel line comes out of here and it goes up to on top of the block. So I haven't had a chance to do that yet. I am having trouble though with the steering, because to be completely honest with you guys, I have no idea what to do when it comes to that. So I'm gonna have to talk to some people, do some more research, and figure out what to do about that, because I really have no idea what I'm doing. Alright, so moving on now to the rest of the car. Coming up over here, glass. My cousin decided it'd be fun to take a golf club to it, so that's broken. I gotta fix that. But coming in the inside, it's pretty much gutted. The steering wheel's there, the door panels are out, the door seal panels are out, the kick panels are gone, kick panels are right here. The cluster's out. The only thing that's left in here is the ignition switch, just because it's such a pain to deal with, to put in and take out. I'm leaving it in there. But no, the whole dash is torn out of it completely. So that's all gone. The only thing left in here really is the seats and the carpet. That shifter, as much as I'd like to keep it, it's trash. It's broken and bent, and so I can't reuse it. So rather than buying a new one, I'm just gonna go with an aftermarket one. Most likely a Hurst shifter, with like a ratcheting system. So I can get good control out of the transmission here. Well, at least better control. And then moving back over here, seats are cool. They're solid. I'm gonna have these redone. The interior is gonna be black, by the way, not blue. So there is that. I'm probably gonna keep that wheel because I do like it. I know a lot of people they don't, but I like that wheel. And then coming over here, that's a water guard. But you know, it's all here. It's solid. It's just, you know, dirty. I haven't had a chance to deep clean it yet, but I'm not at that stage. You know, just like my parts and some water I was pouring through the radiator, my sander, some like primer down there, distributor cabs, just, so, you know, random stuff. Oh, that's what that is. And so, you know, over there, it's just like the quarter windows here, you know, they open up. It's really nice because all the windows work really, really well. So I got lucky with that. Here, give me a second here. Doors open nice and easy too, which is sweet. Oh, I took these off because I'm gonna put a little something else special here. So pay attention to that. These are coming off. Well, they are off. But look out for what I do for that. So yeah, more on the inside here. Just cleaning everything up, trying to make sure it's all clean. I'm possibly thinking about welding a bar in the back here, again, for structural integrity. But other than that, it's really, really solid and clean. Nothing is rusted out. The floor pans are solid. I don't have to fix those. And yeah, that's pretty much it for here. I just have to start sanding everything down, and then I have to get it prepped for paint, on the inside at least, and then start buying some of the interior pieces that I need. Now, this is where it gets really messy. I know it's already been messy, but there's a large hole here, and if you go down, you can definitely see it. And so I have to get that fixed. There's another one over here, and I don't know exactly how that happened, and there's another one over here, right there. So I'm going to have to fix that for sure. This all just gets sanded down. I'm not worried about it. So that'll happen over time. But over here, this is my big problem. So I know you guys had seen some of it. My trunk here, my dad and I did some welding here, but my trunk here is like completely rusted out, and it's like, here, hold on, let me see if I can get a good angle on it, because it is bent like crazy. Hold on, let's get the camera to focus. It's crazy bent. So I had to get rid of it. I went to my friend over in West Hollywood, and he had one of these for me. It's solid. I just got to strip the paint, prime it, and it's good to go. So I don't have to do any work to it, which is really nice. So thank you for that, man. I appreciate it. So I'm working over here. I was gonna fix this, but we were just testing it out because we hadn't used a welder in God knows how long. So this is going in the trash, unless anyone wants it. This here, we started stripping some of the metal. We bought a new paint stripper, and we want to see how it worked, and it worked really well. So we're very happy about that. But moving on now, the gas tank here is in. It's not going anywhere. The sending unit is already installed. I just have it kind of plugged up right here with some paper towels. These are relatively solid. Now, I do have a hole in the frame rail here, which had me concerned, but I already have the patch panel cut out for that, and so I just have to weld it in place, so not worried about that at all. But again, the big thing right here is this, all right, this thing. So I went online, I bought this, I picked it up like 90 bucks. And it's nice, it fits really well, but I have to adjust it, and I have to fit it right for the car. Because you can see, you know, it's not exact. It's still just a little bit off, which, that's fine. You know, it's not gonna fit exactly. But what I found out is somebody had rear-ended the car. So the whole back end, because there's another panel that sits here, that was gone. The bumper was bent. and then these corner pieces, they were broken off. So essentially the car is getting an entirely new rear end here. I'm gonna be doing all of it. So I had to cut this piece out and put this new one in, and so that's where I'm at right now. But everything else is pretty much gone through. All that's left for me now is fixing this and then bolting stuff back on, getting it ready for paint. This doesn't even lock anymore, like it just kind of flops open. So let me go deal with that. But right now it's just, this is the state that it's in. I'm just trying to do as much as I can with the time that I have and the money available to myself. So you know, stick around. We'll try to work on some stuff. So I'll keep you guys updated if you'd like. Also, another thing, I have a hood here for the car, and I kind of need another one because I want to cut into this, or into the hood. And so I need another hood. So if anyone knows of a 65, 66 Mustang hood, for like $100, I'll you know, let me know. You know, wherever, just let me know. Preferably around the LA area, but please, I do need a new hood. This one is mostly fine. There's some small body work needed to it, but I want to cut, so I want a new hood. But that's pretty much it. That's where I'm at right now. Kind of a full, complete, comprehensive overview. I'm going to, you know, try to keep you guys updated, keep working on the car, trying to get stuff done, and hopefully before June is my goal. I can have it completely done and, you know, all good to go, ready for the streets. New panels where it needs new panels, you know, rebuild the engine and have a nice car, nice daily. That's the goal for this. All right, guys. Thank you for sticking around if you did. Any questions, ask me. Yeah,